Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Average Movie Review Podcast. Quick update on Batman 2, or The Batman 2. Matt Reeves today revealed a short teaser, I guess, or camera test for the Batman 2. Basic description, if you haven't seen it online yet, it's just basically Rob dressed up as Batman turning towards the camera. There is a few things to notice. It is snowing, so this will be set in winter, which should be very interesting. I know there's a lot of rumors that Mr. Freeze might show up, but I think this might be more of a long Halloween type situation, but we'll see how it goes. Also, the cowl is a little different. The years are a little bit longer. Matt Reeves has confirmed they are longer compared to the first film. I think Rob looks a little bit skinnier than he did to me, but I don't know. Maybe it was just because of the camera test. I'm not sure. But that's what it looked like to me. The suit looked a little bit smaller, but it looked still really good. Honestly, and then you had like the music blasting. I think it's obviously the same score, but just a little bit more up. In terms of like, I guess the best word I can use is epicness. It is a little remix of it, but it's still really, really good. And then I think the biggest blow is that this has been delayed till February 1st, 2028. There are, I guess, not rumors, but more so information coming out that the reason for this delay is due to a J.J. Abrams film that is being released on the same date, or the original date of when Batman 2 was supposed to release, which was next year, October 2nd or 1st, 2027. And that's why Warner Brothers had to push it. I don't know. Again, this is take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if that's the reality of it or that's why they did it. But they're saying that that could be potentially the reason why it was delayed. I also assume they did start filming late. The script and everything. Although he's been filming a lot, I can tell. Like if he was able to release this teaser, that probably means he's been doing a lot of the filming. Um, in my personal opinion, we still have a year and a half before the movie was supposed to release. Perhaps, maybe, if possible, they'll still fight for it and maybe get it released next year. Maybe they'll change the date. I don't know. I think you have enough time to do the pre production and all of that stuff. But again, most of the time goes towards the editing and post production and all of that stuff, right? I think the shooting and stuff doesn't take too long for them. It's mostly all the post production and editing and stuff that takes a little bit longer. But listen, I know it's a 6 year gap between one and two, which I don't think is justified, to be quite honest. But then, given the history of Warner Brothers and DC and the fact that they have been going through this rebuild with James Gunn and everything, I can see why there has been such a major delay. They did give us the Penguin. Had they maybe given us maybe another season of the Penguin, perhaps maybe people wouldn't have felt as bad, but or like as angry. I know a lot of people online are divided by this. I feel like I completely agree with the fans in terms of we've waited so long. It shouldn't have taken this long to do it. I appreciate the fact that Matt Reeves was able to drop at least a teaser and potentially maybe a more of a teaser next week. I don't know if DC is doing a panel, but I believe they are. So hopefully maybe he can drop another big teaser next week just to keep the fans, involved, and hopefully maybe answer a few questions if they are going to talk about that film as to why it's taking so long and why they've decided to delay it. Um, I just think that they should have probably done this a little bit earlier, perhaps. And I also think that maybe they shouldn't have delayed it any more than they already have. They've delayed it by 3 years now. It was supposed to release this year, then it got delayed to next year, which everyone was kind of okay with, and now it's been delayed again, not a full year, but a couple of months after. So It's tough. It really is. I'm super excited for it, and I understand things take time. But somebody did tweet like, 6 years in between a Batman movie. This Batman movie better be the best fucking Batman movie ever. Which I also agree. It really should be good. Like, if you're going to make us wait this long, this better be a phenomenal film. At least, a close to a 9 out of 10 for sure, without a doubt. It is Matt Reeves. I don't expect anything less of it. Um, but I really hope the story, the action, everything about it is worth the wait. I just don't know if if they're going to be able to live up to that. Hopefully they are. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Big news, but we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you angry? Are you happy? Are you sad? I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, guys.